here at one of our site office to solve a CC camera problem. Here we have 8 channel Dahua NVR with 8 cameras. One of the camera has been damaged and I am here to replace a new one there. So as we can see, here is our NVR monitor displaying our cameras, and look that there is one of the camera could not find the network host. This camera has been damaged. So we are going to replace this camera with a new one. Our new CC camera, once new CC camera ready and handy in our hand here. So first thing is we have to find out the IP address, which camera damaged. Here we can see our local network IP address, that camera has been damaged. So we need to log in first to the NVR. So after login, we have to browse camera settings and look here. We have the offline IP address, and this is 192.168.88.97. So we have to set this IP to our new CCTV camera. So now we are going to set this IP to our new camera. Now we will configure the IP address to the new camera. So I am connecting the camera with my laptop now. First we will use a PoE injector so that we can give the PoE power to the camera. First will be power to connect power cable to the PoE injector. Then we have to connect the camera with PoE with a Cat6 LAN cable. Here I am connecting the camera with PoE power. So our camera got the power. Then we have to connect the laptop with PoE LAN port. Here I am connecting the LAN port with PoE injector LAN port. And the other side of the LAN cable will go to my laptop LAN interface, so that we can access the camera to configure the IP address. So my laptop is connected with the new IP camera, but we don't know the IP camera, new camera's IP address. We can find the default IP address from Google. Dahua IP camera default IP. So it's 192.168.1.108. We found the default IP. We have to configure the LAN block. My laptop's LAN IP block to 192.168.1.108. Same network block, so that we can access the new camera's IP. 192.168.108. We will use the gateway to the new camera's IP. Okay, so this laptop IP will be the 192.168.1.105. This block, whose block has already been set, defaultly set at the new IP camera. So my laptop IP is 105 and the camera IP is 108 in same block. Okay, network. Okay, we will now browse the IP camera by Internet Explorer. You know, the Internet Explorer has already been deprecated, and Microsoft recommend the Edge browser, new Edge browser. New Edge browser is unable to access the CC camera Dahua's protocol. Here we have to configure. We can reload the Internet Explorer mode. We can use Edge as Internet Explorer mode, but first we will access the new camera's IP. Enter. So the new camera, the first thing is to initialize. I'm initializing the camera. We have to set a password. And an email address to reset password if needed in future. Our device initialization is complete. P2P don't need, because the IP camera will be operated by NVR. So here we can now log in to the new IP camera. Default username is admin, and the password, we just set the password. If you want to reload this page in Internet Explorer mode, we can do so from here. Reload in Internet Explorer mode, or we can set an icon here by going to settings, Internet Explorer settings, then appearance, scroll down, and here Internet Explorer mode button. If you enable this button, a new icon will be appear in toolbar. So here you can reload anytime any address to Internet Explorer mode. So I'm going to reload this page now with Internet Explorer mode. Login again. In Internet Explorer mode, we have to install the plugin to display the video from camera. Allow all options. Allow. Now finally we can log in now. So we have to go to settings and network settings, TCP IP. Here we can see the IP address, default IP address was 1.108. We have to configure the IP address to our LAN network IP, whose camera was already damaged. So that IP was 88 block 8897. The default gateway. Here is the thing. The better is you can use the default gateway IP, which is the NVR IP. That will be better. So directly the camera will find the gateway NVR from NVR. Our NVR IP address was 88.208. So we can use the NVR IP address as the default gateway of the individual camera. It will be better. Preferred DNS the same. 192.168.88.208. And the alternate DNS will be the main router gateway. 192.168.88. So this way the all cameras data transfer load will go to the NVR directly, not the router first, because the IP camera will ping the default gateway as to our NVR and the DNS to our NVR. If the DNS primary DNS fail, so it will use alternate DNS as our main router gateway. This is the best setting. Save. So our IP address set to the new IP camera has been completed. We can replace the new camera to the damaged camera's place now. Now that my laptop IP and the new camera IP is in different block, because the camera block was 1.108, but we have changed that to 88.97. So if we access the camera again, we have to set the LAN IP, my laptop LAN interface IP to 88 block. Okay, now we are configuring my laptop interface IP block 88 block, so that the camera IP block and the laptop LAN interface block will go to the same IP block. We will reload in Internet Explorer mode the IP camera's new IP 88.97, and we got the camera interface login page. Now here is a thing, sometimes the old model NVR or XVR will not support the new model IP camera. As we bought this IP camera recently today, so this IP camera is new model. Sometimes the very old model like 5 years or 10 years old NVR or XVR cannot support the new model IP camera. So how do we set up the new IP camera to get accepted by the old NVR? Here I am going to show you that setting. We'll go to system settings, then safety, then system service. Here you can see the private protocol authentication mode, security mode. If the new camera has set up with security mode, the old NVR will not recognize the new IP camera. So we have to change to compatible mode. Compatible mode mean this new IP camera will compatible to all model NVR XVR. Save. Now our new IP cam is fully ready to replace to our damaged IP camera's place. Thank you. Thank you for viewing. Our electrician Faizul Haq Khandokar is now placing the new IP camera to the place. This camera will focus through this side. Placing the camera, now we can see the 8 camera wall is live, and here is our new camera.